Hi everyone, I'm Yana and today I'm going to be doing the Booktube newbie tag because she's brand new. She's a brand new kid on the block. So let's talk about books. I've got this really bimbo outfit on today. I don't know, I'm giving big bimbo vibes and I'm kind of here for it. My hair desperately needs a wash. Please ignore. So, first question, why did you start this channel? I actually have a few friends that do Booktube already. So Jamie's Library is actually one of my friends IRL, and also Caitlin from Caitlin Literature and Books with Chloe I've met as well. She is such a sweetheart, and I think everyone around me being into books and into reading really got me back into reading again. I used to be an avid reader in high school, especially high school and also primary school. Basically, since I could read, I couldn't get enough of books. I kind of fell off of it once I entered into university, and I think things just got a little bit too chaotic and I didn't know what to read. I didn't really know what to read in that transition period between young adult and adult fiction. I couldn't tell what kind of novels I wanted to read or how to find new genres that interested me. But when Jamie told me about Booktube and her getting into books and everything, she started recommending me some books and I really have enjoyed them. I just really wanted to share my thoughts and feelings about all of these books that I'm now reading with other people that hopefully enjoy them. And also, I have a problem with being obsessed with warrior cats, and I needed to get that out in the open and put it on the internet. So yeah, this is a warrior cats stan account now, by the way. What are some fun and unique things that you bring to Booktube? I don't know. This is like one of those interview questions that you get and you're just like, how do I answer this? How do I answer this without sounding really conceited? I don't know. That might be tall poppy syndrome talking. That's a New Zealand thing. But I think that my one unique thing is that I'm obsessed with warrior cats, so I'm gonna do a full series rereading like every single warrior cats book. Have fun. I don't know. Genuinely me trying to think of like, wow, unique content. I don't know, I'm ego representation. I'm out here to prove that e-girls actually do know how to read. That is my goal, is to get everyone, it's gonna be a resurgence of reading for e-girls. No one's gonna think that we're too stupid to read anymore. How about that? How about that? Also, ADHD club. ADHD kids, hyperfixating on books. Love that. Love that for us. That's what we've got. That's what it's here for. It's gonna be me being like, I read one book in one day because I couldn't think of anything else to do. Or it's gonna be like, I read one book all month because I can't stop playing Graveyard Keeper. That one was a little bit too real. Oh, something else unique I think I could bring to Booktube is the fact that I'm kind of a newbie when it comes to reading. I'm like just starting out my collection. I'm just getting back into reading. I don't have that much experience, so I feel like it could be kind of a fun journey to tag along for and kind of see where I go from here. I don't know, I don't even have like a bookshelf in my room. Let's see how this all unfolds. It could get wild. What are you most excited for this channel? I am most excited to just talk about books, to have a sounding board for all of my thoughts that I'm like, hey, do you guys want to hear about this book that you haven't read but I read, so I have lots of thoughts about it? So I don't have to annoy every single other person around me. I can annoy you guys, except you don't have to watch it. It's okay. It's okay. I won't be offended if you think I'm annoying. Really gotta stop punctuating my sentences with giggles. I'm a giggly gal, what can I say? I'm not even answering these questions. God damn. I'm most excited for warriors. Let's talk warrior cats. Yes. Please. Why do I love reading? I love reading because it's kind of like a little movie in your head. I don't know, that's how I read at least. When I read, I can like visualize and like see the scenes playing out in front of me as if it were a movie. Books are like my second favorite form of storytelling, actually medium of storytelling, I mean. My first favorite medium of storytelling is video games, actually, and then it's probably books, and then theater. I'm not super into movies, well, I'm into very specific types of movies, and I enjoy TV shows, but I'm not super into watching a whole lot of stuff. Like, my attention span, I don't know, I need more to engage me, like having a book in front of me. I need it to take all of my focus. Whereas if I'm watching something, I can be doing something else at the same time. And I kind of lose focus and just ADHD things. I definitely use reading as a form of escapism as well. It's always been something that has really spoken to me, and just getting to explore all these other worlds has been super duper fun for me ever since I was a kid. It's also something that you can do without your parents getting mad at you, I feel like. I feel like I always used to like take around my Game Boy everywhere, or like play my Game Boy under the covers, and my parents would obviously get pissed at me. But if I was reading under the covers or taking my book everywhere, I don't know, they couldn't really complain about that. They're like, oh wow, so intelligent, reading, wow, who would have thought? Our little girl. What book or series got me into reading? Okay, no points for guessing. I actually don't remember what series I started reading. Like, I've read for so long. My mum actually used to read to me in the car because I get very car sick, so I can't read on any kind of transportation. But when my mum would drive me to school, the traffic would be so bad that when we were stopped in traffic, she would take out a book and she would read to me to distract me from the fact that I was feeling sick in the car. Very wholesome and cute. But I don't remember exactly which book got me into reading because I started reading from a very young age. But the standout book series is, of course, Warrior Cats. This still has the shiny plastic. It finally arrived. So I thought, let's do this. This is so satisfying to open the plastic, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. If I can get it without the help of scissors. Okay. This costs way too much money, in my opinion. Yes. Stunning. All beautiful. Oh god, I've got cramp in my feet now. Oh, fuck. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Jamie's library. Is that my hairbrush from like 4 years ago? Or did we just have the same one? The little twin stars one? Because I have a feeling that's my hairbrush. And it's okay, bestie, you can have it. But I just want to know. And Books with Chloe, when are you going to give Jamie back? I need her. I need her in my life. Also, can I come live with you / can you redecorate my house for me? Please. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Does anyone want to watch this? I feel like that's the scary question for any aspiring YouTuber, I guess. I know it's hard for me to make the switch from streaming because when I'm streaming, it's just constant stream of consciousness. But YouTube, I feel like you need to cut out all of the random little ramblings and the ums and the buts and the likes, and I say that stuff all the time. So editing me is gonna be a nightmare. When did I start reading? As soon as I could. Yeah, like maybe four or five, I probably started reading by myself. I had all of these little like educational books that my mom got me. I think it was Scholastic, like the Scholastic series. And it would teach you about animals at the same time, or teach you about the planets while also having a fun little story. And you could like listen along to like a CD tape of the story while reading it to kind of teach you to read. Yeah. Very, very early, and I've always loved reading. It's one of my favorite things. She just fell off the bandwagon for a little while, okay? But she's back with a vengeance. And also, where do you read? At home. I can't read on public transport or anything. I get very, very car sick. It's extremely frustrating because I think I could get through a lot more if I was able to read in the car or on planes and things even. But yeah, I read at home. I like to read in bed only at nighttime before I get a little bit sleepy. That's kind of fun. During the day, I like to read by the fire. Oh, so lovely. I try not to read in bed too often because it'll just make me tired. I try and sit in like another chair that's separate. Hot tip if you have trouble sleeping. What kind of books do you like to read? I love fantasy. I am such a fantasy gal. I love it. I love books where people go to like study things to different academies and stuff. That's always been a fun time. This isn't a genre, but I love revenge stories, and I love books about women killing bad men. Is that a genre? It should be. It should be. I love revenge stories. They just tickle my fancy, you know? I'm like, oh yeah. Oh, get him. Let's go. But yes, fantasy would have to be absolutely it for me. Also more dark fantasy, things that take itself a little bit more seriously. I have yet to get out of the fantasy phase. Like, I feel like I need to try more genres, but I cannot stop reading just different variations of fantasies. I'm sorry. She's a basic bitch. And finally, what does my book collection look like? A mess. It looks like a mess. It's all over my floor. Okay, I never actually, growing up, I never had like a bookshelf of my own. I would just stack books, you know, like this, kind of next to my bed of like what I was reading. And I honestly like that aesthetic of just like having stacks of books on the ground. I think it's really like cozy, and I don't know, some people would say messy, but I think it's a vibe. However, I am planning on getting a lot more books in the future, so I need to get a bookshelf for my room. I have one in the lounge room, but that's more coffee table books and pretty books, not the ones I'm currently reading. So yeah, like next to my bed, I have the books that I'm reading or need to read. I have all of these books that I need to get through, I haven't even touched. We have warrior cats now. Oh, we've got old Willie Shakes as well. This looks like a Bible. It's a complete works of William Shakespeare. It's not a Bible, but it's my Bible. Let's be real. So yeah, that's me. Nice to meet you. I'm a little embarrassed. I'm a little bit embarrassed at how kind of messy and off the cuff it is. I feel like I don't have, I don't know, a big enough collection to start Booktube, but hey, we're starting small, okay? We're starting small. We're entering into a new world, I guess. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool if you came along for the ride. I'd love to get to know you. I'd love to discuss some books. Hello, ma'am. Can I interest you in some warrior cats, please? And thank you. Thank you guys very much for watching. You're all awesome. I hope you have an awesome day. And I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye. Also, look at my nails. Sorry, can we just... Oh, she's an air sign. Oh, she's... You know.